I'm Steve Wilson, and I head up the Alumni Alliance of Martin Van Buren High School, and I'm a proud graduate. I'm here today because I'm doing two things. One, I'm going to be making one of the dishes that I contributed to the Martin Van Buren Comfort Food Cookbook, which is a fabulous collection of 168 recipes from 60 different countries. And I'm going to be making what I've called old school MCTC, which is a dish that I prepared throughout my college days because it was delicious, easy, and cheap. So I'm going to show you how to make that. And it's pretty simple, which I've always liked. So it is the standard box of Kraft macaroni and cheese. And we will be making that according to the directions. So we've got the butter and we've got the milk. And the MCTC part is macaroni and cheese with tuna fish. And we use the chunk light. The tuna is important. And then we add a 10-ounce can of niblets corn. So just be careful if you use the traditional corn size. It's going to overwhelm the dish. So these proportions are scientifically determined, and it works out really well. So anyway, I've got my water boiling back here, and that's going to take a few minutes, and then we'll get going on this. So the water is now boiling, and we're ready to open up our box and add our pasta. I'll give that just a little stir so it doesn't all clump into one big blob. And while this is cooking, I want to share with you just why we're doing these videos, which is to publicize our Give Hope to Help initiative, which is something that my wife and I started up back in May as a plan to bring the Martin Van Buren community together to play to the strength, which is the diversity of our school community, find a way to help the families who have really been hit hard by the COVID pandemic. And so, our thought was, let's bring everyone together with those favorite comfort food dishes, and we put together this cookbook, which we're very proud of. What we've been able to do is get recipes from people all over the world, and it's a tremendous variety. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, snacks, soups, and of course dessert. And we've been very, excited and honored because we've gotten recipes from 6 different continents. So everyone's really, jumped in to help us to make this something really very special. The reason we're out here trying to promote this effort is we're trying to raise money. We're trying to raise $50,000 because we have many, many families of our students who are suffering from the aftershock of the pandemic hitting New York City. The families themselves are facing economic issues as well as health issues, and that's caused them to need assistance. And so the funds, every penny we raise, those funds will go to help them meet their obligations, be it rent, utilities, unexpected medical bills, and even to buy food. So we are, very motivated to get as many of these cookbooks out there. And for those of you who are in a position to contribute, we ask just $10 for the cookbook. And we think the cookbook itself is well worth it, but also the cause that's behind it is something that we deeply believe is necessary. So, whether it's my recipe of old school MCTC or any of the many others, I think you'll find, you'll have a tremendous opportunity to explore with all these recipes, many different cultures, many of them that reside in Martin Van Buren High School, and a number of those that extend beyond. And we are, very pleased that you are participating in this. Thank you. This is ready, and it's pretty simple from this point forward. So we're going to turn the heat off, and the handle's not too hot, but last thing I want to do is burn myself, so I will take this. We're going to drain it. I'm going to let my eyeglasses all fog up. We're going to put that back on the stove. Butter in first so that the heat of the pasta will allow it to melt. Because the wonderful powdered cheese food product won't be fully blended if the butter isn't coating all of the macaroni. So give that a couple of minutes. So our hope is once you get the cookbook, that you will let everyone know what recipes that you really enjoyed. Please take pictures, and you can post them on our Instagram page. The link comes to our website. And we also encourage you to make a video like this to show everyone else how you've prepared one of these dishes, and in so many cases, what little extras you've added to make it your own. Now, to get the cookbook, just go to our website, www.mvbhsaa.com, and you'll see it's pretty simple. And then you just download it because it is an electronic file. And you're good to go at that point. And you can do what we've encouraged everybody, which is travel the world without leaving your kitchen. Now, this is a quintessential American dish. I'm not going to be able to present it as anything but. And we've got over 30 of those in the cookbook. And then alongside that, we have recipes from Finland and Vietnam, Polynesia and Senegal, Egypt and Ireland, Pakistan and South Africa, Iran and Australia. So I think everyone's going to find certainly a handful of dishes, at least, that become as special to you as they are to those who contributed. We've got everybody involved, our students, our teachers, our staff, our alumni, and our many friends to all share our special comfort food recipes. So, you can see that it's all thoroughly coated with that wonderful cheesy sauce. Now, the last two pieces. So first we've got the tuna fish. So again, protein. This is actually a pretty healthy dish. People always laughed at me when I say that, but all the basic food groups are here. And I wouldn't call it a low-calorie dish, but it's actually not too bad. And it's definitely filling. When I was in college, this was a single serving. I try not to do that anymore. So I do share it with my wife, who has come to love this dish, although when I first told her I was making this for her, I would say she was reluctant to try it. And now she fights me for every mouthful. So she certainly has come around. So now what you're going to do is just incorporate the corn and the tuna with the macaroni and cheese. And there you go. So I would make this every Sunday night when I was in college, because that was the one meal during the week that was not offered by food service at school. And we'll now put it in the bowl. And I will close by saying two things. One, that old cliche, don't knock it till you tried it, or don't judge a book by its cover, is definitely applicable here. Because you may not have thought you ever wanted this, but it is absolutely delicious. Taste, texture, it's all good. And please, if you can, go to our website, MVBHSAA.com. Order the cookbook, 168 recipes. It's well worth the $10. If you can't afford the $10, these are tough times. We absolutely understand. Go right ahead, get the cookbook. We want you to enjoy it. And we'd love for you to share our best and dearest recipes with your friends and your family, so that we can continue on our mission to give hope to help. Thank you so much.